Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is you getting happy right now in your personal life, taking that next step so that you are achieving and receiving that next manifestation that you want, as well as building a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there. Because what's the point of going on vacation if you are miserable the 3 months beforehand? So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel and medium, as well as law of attraction expert. And as of right now, I love to come live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I always start the show with a general channel message from spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you can always hear a personal message in the very beginning of the show. And those of you who are able to join live, I then dive into mini reads for 30 minutes. Super chats do get priority. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hey, Concha. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being first. If you're watching the replay, just comment. Let me know. Love getting your hellos and your comments for watching the replay. And replay watchers, I do notice that there are 20 to 40 of you who watch the replay, and I'm not getting hellos. Just saying. You could also, if you guys are on the replay, you could type a question in and I can try to incorporate it into the next show. Not like a mini read type of question, but like just ask your question. All right, we'll give it just a little bit of time to see if anyone else is gonna pop on and then we'll hop into the live show. How are you today, Concha? You're good? Feeling amazing? Good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and breathe out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Okay, before I call spirit into this, when I'm feeling into everyone's energy, and that does include the replayers, there's actually a tiny part of you guys that's scared to move on to the next chapter. Because there's a little bit of, okay, I know what this is, guys. So as you're growing and evolving in life, right? There's a phase, when you're a baby, you're being picked up and carried around everywhere. And then you're a toddler and you're walking around everywhere, and then you're running. Okay. So each time you develop to the next level, there's new things that you can enjoy, right? Going from not being able to walk, you can walk around and get places on your own. You don't need mommy and daddy to come pick you up to get to where you want to go. You learn how to use your hands, you could feed yourself. So there's always like perks and pros, right? But there's also, have you guys ever seen like a toddler, but really more when the kid's like between 4 to 7, depending on how big the kid is, and they're just like, "Mommy, carry me, I'm so tired." And mommy's like, "No, I can't. You're too big. You're too big." And the kids like whine and cry a little. Okay, so that's like the first time we become aware of, why can't I be a little baby so I can be carried everywhere? So they're just, as you enter to the new one, and again, we talked about this a couple shows ago. Here's contrast. Here's high vibe thoughts. When you're equal, you're not manifesting. When the high vibe thoughts outweigh it just a tiny bit, not even that, just a tiny bit, you get your manifestation. So you could either get your manifestation by lowering the limiting beliefs below it, poof, it's going to come in, or you can get it by raising the positive focus thoughts on what you want higher. So all that's happening right now is You haven't yet become aware of or focused positively enough on the good of the next chapter that you're gonna be able to enjoy. So, an Antoinette, you made it. So, like, Contra, you're trying to become, we're not trying to become, you are a realtor now. Now your next step is to receive the first house you're gonna sell or the first people that you're gonna help buy a home to. You haven't yet felt into, damn, when I get that 10, 20, $30,000, maybe even 60,000, I don't know, okay? Commission check? Whew, that's gonna feel amazing. That's gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel intrigued by myself. I'm gonna feel proud of myself, obviously. I'm gonna feel amazed. I'm gonna feel like a whole new woman. I don't even know exactly how I'm gonna feel, but I know I'm gonna feel really good about myself and really proud of myself. Okay. So you guys have not done any of this work or barely a little. But then there's that scared, okay? And so the scared that's coming up for a lot of you is not like an inner child or like, an EFT tapping thing you got to go tap or whatever, but it's a did I thoroughly enjoy this chapter of my life enough? Because when you're a little kid, you kind of have no choice but to grow to the next level. But we've all had that where we had a job that we really, really liked, but the pay wasn't enough. So we hop ship to a different job that paid more. Yes, Antoinette. So we hop shipped. This is kind of what we talked about in your one-on-one yesterday. So we hop shipped to the new job that paid more, and then went, oh my god, but the coworkers suck. But this long commute. Oh, I thought the extra 30 minutes would be no big deal, but actually, I can't do yoga in the morning now. My body hurts a little bit more now. So that's it. But you got to ask yourself where you're at right now. Do you want to be here in 2 years, in a year, in 6 months, in 3 months, in 2 months? Um, okay, and this part's almost over, Antoinette. Then we're gonna get the spirit guides, and then we'll go into the minis. But so I was just like tubing, rock crawling this last weekend, and hell no, I love it, Antoinette. Fuck, you and I are like on the same page. I'm like, I grow a little bit, then you come up with the session and grow with me. We're like neck and neck, man. Whew. Chill like a day or 2 so I can recover. So I can recover from all that growth, and then I'll be back on it. But okay, so I like rock crawled, rock climbed out of the river, which I should have known if I crawl out, I'm gonna have to jump into the river, right? But I got pretty high. I swear to God, it was like 40, 50, 60 feet, guys. It was really only 16 feet. But when you're up there, I was like, "Oh my god, that's a 40-foot drop." Okay. So I got scared and like the fear hit my body and I was like, I'm not jumping. No way." And then the guy, one of the guys or I don't know, someone on the trip, could have been a girl. Someone said, "Hey, you have to get down and you could either go the quick way. You're going to be safe. You're not going to get hurt. The fear is only when you take that, two steps. This is the step that you push off of. When you take this step, that's when the fear hits. Just take the next one and go. You're going to get down the quick way, or you can go down the slow way and crawl back down." I immediately scurry over to like, off. I'll just crawl back down, right? And I quickly realized that was not an option. No. Um, It just wasn't an option because if I took a misstep there, if I fell, I would have fallen on rock. If you take a misstep going down the fast way, I was gonna land in a river, you know? Hey, good morning, Min. Oh man, you'll probably like watching this show from the beginning. Okay, so I got him when that person said that, it was like, okay, like let's take the quick way. Let's and sure enough, once I got that one step, then I was like, wee, fun, and then poof, I hit the river. So the point is, I was not gonna get any more enjoyment from crawling higher. I couldn't. I was physically too short to even crawl higher. So, because there's fun in the climbing up the rock. There was fun in the previous phase of your life, but I couldn't enjoy it anymore. So the next phase was to get back down and finish the river tubing and then get out of the river and take the next step. And then I had a choice like, well, I have to get down. I could do the fast way, or I could do the what would have been a really strenuous, very scary, slow way down. The third option would have been to stay up there longer, but that wasn't really an option anymore. The sun was setting. We had to get off the river. And at that, how many people wanna stand? I had, like, about a foot and a half kinda diameter circle that I was able to stand and, like, observe stuff, and it's 11:11. Anyone wants to make a wish. That gets boring after a while. Like, it was just a little circle that I could stand in, everything else, so the point is, like, you guys are at that point right now where you can't go any higher, which means you can't derive any more enjoyment out of the chapter of life that you're in right now. There's nothing. You have thoroughly exhaustively enjoyed it. Are you gonna crawl back down, take 6 months, a year to finally get to the destination that you need to be in, which is allow the sell of a house, which is allow your husband in, which is to get out there and travel more and go visit people? Or are you just gonna, "Okay, I'm doing it." Like, no matter what, there's gonna be contrast in this manifestation. Yes, because what is it? Humans are only born with 2 innate fears. One is of falling and loud noises. So someone jump into a pool, she has no idea of the danger of drowning, of yada yada. So that's exactly, guys. So if you're not hearing a loud noise, and if you're not in danger of falling right now, so I'm going to be proud of myself for jumping off that cliff because that was an innate natural fear, as well as just the fears in my mind. Um, exactly, guys. And so you're not. All of that was to say you're not going to drive any more enjoyment out of the phase of life you're in. And I mean that by you're not gonna derive any new enjoyment. You do need to get to a place where you're enjoying the phase of life that you're at right now, because that's how you manifest. You type up that emotional guidance list, and you wanna be at contentment, which means I enjoy my day to day. Like, you know what? This life that I've created for today, it is enjoyable. I do like the simplicity of me and my daughter. I like the simplicity of the food we eat. I like that I was able to get to Zumba. I like that I figured out how to prioritize me, um, as well as be an amazing mom. So this is a good life I've got going on, and I'm expanding to allow in my husband. I did a good job with my rental arbitrage. It brought me a lot of financial freedom. It gave me time to pursue yoga at a leisurely pace. I like that there's no pressure on my yoga business. Um, I thoroughly enjoy the house I've got because of rental arbitrage, and I am now ready to just start receiving bigger chunks of money. I enjoy the rental arbitrage, the roommates I meet, the liveliness of it, but I wanna expand to allow more enjoyment in. You allowing in the sell of a house isn't gonna take away from your living situation, from your yoga business. It's not gonna take away. If anything, it's just gonna give you one extra fun thing to do daily. "Oh, gotta go show my people these 2 houses, let them simmer on it for 24 hours, check back in. Okay, they didn't like those. Well, let me look at some more houses for them." Right? So it's just when I help someone find their dream home, amp up the good vibes. Okay, so let's see if Spirit has to say anything. Oh, so that's what you wanted, Antoinette. I know that I can 100% do it. Her and I developed some good core memories of just her and me. She even asked to go to Wolf House Lodge again. I did a good job, and now I'm ready for other people to help expand her. I may get jealous of her having a relationship with other people, learning things from other people, but at some point, this mama's got to like let go a little bit. Okay, so now let's see what Spirit's general is. And men, feel free to pipe up. You've gotta let go and move on. I'm letting go, I'm moving on. It was a fun chapter of my life. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My mind is gonna remind me of everything that I thoroughly enjoyed out of this previous pace, so that I'm gonna reside in contentment. I love the luxury castle I built for myself. I love the time I took for myself to heal and to explore unknown parts of myself. I love all the inner child healing that I did. And I'm ready to shift my energy to leaning more towards into the new. Just the vibration of new is coming into me now, just activating within me all the new things that are possible for me. There was one point in life where all I drank was water, and then I discovered orange juice, and then I discovered apple juice, and then I discovered cacao lattes. I've done new things before and it's worked out well for me. I am letting go of being afraid of new. Just because I tried something one, two, or three times and it didn't work out, that doesn't mean I need to become afraid of new. It just means I need to be comfortable when me and my inner being decide that something is a no. No, I don't really like things that evoke a lot of adrenaline out of me. Universe, give me the next thing. I'm bummed it didn't work out with that guy, but I know got a lot of clarity for what I do like out of a guy instead of rocket of desires. I'm open to the new guy. Each time they do seem to get better and better and better. I'm banking on all the clarity that I've gained from my past and allow it to shoot into vibrational escrow. So the universe is going to bring me something really, really good, fun, and juicy. I'm simply expanding to allow in the vibration of excitement and eagerness into my life. Many of you are also just stuck at there's a new vibration growing within you, which is excitement and eagerness for life. But you're like, what's this new feeling? I'm afraid of it. Shut it down. But the new feeling is I'm excited for life. I'm excited to meet my man. I'm excited to sell my first house. I'm excited to make a friend that wants to go out and do things. You gotta let that expansion grow. Antoinette, yesterday you were at a little phase of your your breakthrough was beautiful and great, but you don't need to know I've suffered enough because that's I'm suffering to prove I need it, universe. It's old me really liked this. New me, yeah, this is now a no for me. See how simple you can make it's just a no for me anymore. I'm not I enjoy my life. My life is good. It's good. But I now want to move to great. I'm moving towards great. I'm moving towards great. I'm moving towards feeling good in my body, good in my mind, good in my soul, good in my relationship with my daughter, good in my relationship with my business. So that means I'm expanding to allow in being excited about the next thing that I want to co create, knowing that the excitement is about, all right, let's co create again, universe. This is what I think I want right now. So bring it in. Let me play with it. Let me see if I like it or don't like it. There was a lady who did, what was that, like, that model show with, Tyra Banks in it. A little small town girl who came on there. "Oh, yeah, everyone says I should be a model, so here I am." After 3 episodes, she just really shut off and went, "Oh my god, no. I did not like seeing those photos of me. I do not like that they cut my hair short. I don't have my friends, my support. I am going back home." When they did a let's catch up on her towards the end of the season, she's like, I bought extensions, I put them in my hair. I really love my hair long. And here I am at my vegan shop. Oh, I loved it so much. I'm lined up with it so much." Even Kelly, earlier this year, she's like, I think I'm moving. She took off to Colorado, she took off to California, she took off to other countries. And when she came back, she was, "Oh my god, I have really good friends here. I have a good life here. I can get to my friend in 10 minutes. I can get to the grocery store in 10 minutes. I get to do so much more because life is so convenient here." It's a g So sometimes you go and explore and experience something to only help you enjoy what you've already got more. So either way, you're gaining clarity. You're either going to get the man and love it, or you're going to go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I actually don't like how much time. Like I don't get as much time with my daughter as I thought I would have liked. Listen, sir, thank you. You are a great guy, but I'm recognizing that I just really want it to be me and my daughter. It's nothing about you. Do you see how it's embracing? This is what I like to create. I'm either going to like it or I'm not. And if I don't like it, it's just going to be that's a no for me. Let's go to the next. Let's move to the next. Let's jump off the cliff. Let's swim across the river. Let's get in our tube. Let's go down the river. Let's now go get dinner. Let's now go to sleep. You guys have got it. All right, let me see the questions, comments. We're on to the mini reads portion, guys. If you would like a mini read, feel free to type your questions in. Do be aware, super chats do get priority, especially at the $20 mark. Your energy is on business and real estate, Concha. Your energy is on expanding into new ways to make larger amounts of money, essentially, that isn't based on your time. Have you guys heard of the three tiers of wealth? The first tier is you exchanging your time for money. The second tier is you exchanging value for money. The third tier is you making money off assets. Um, you always have a cap based on per hour, right? So your rental arbitrage and your yoga, you're paid per hour. You're now expanding into being paid for the value, finding someone their dream home. So you're going to get larger chunks of money. And that's all. Hey, Karina made it. Good morning. Why I'd have to get choppy on my end. Oh, that sucks, Antoinette. So write down what I've enjoyed this far, and now I'm ready to enjoy the new chapter. Oh my God, Antoinette. Fuck. I wish I could just like hug you and give you a heart chakra rub. Because it's not, boom, this is what I got to do. But hey, Concha, what would you title this show, by the way? You're really good with titles. So, Antoinette, it's not, so write it down, enjoy it, great, boom, new chapter in my life. No, okay? It's not a, okay, boom, what do I got to do? Just get to business, do it, right? That's the mom energy from your previous chapter. Got to feed my kid, got to do this, got to do that. No, your kid is older now. You don't have to watch her every second of the day. You can now trust, like, hey, honey, we're leaving in 30 minutes. Go get your clothes ready. I want to let you know it's going to be cold. So if you don't, this is what you got to pack. If you don't bring it, that's on you. Like, right. So you have a tiny bit more time, Antoinette, right? So the new chapter is the softer you. The new chapter is the feminine side of you. Like, okay, we are going to the park to enjoy. My daughter's older now. I don't need to make sure she's falling off the slide anymore. Do I want to walk when she's there? Let me find a park that has a walkway around the perimeter of the park so I can get my walk on and always see her. Do I want to read a book while I'm there? Let me find a park that has a bench and some shade where I could still always see her. See where I'm going with that, Antoinette? Conscious saying, damn. Good messages, right? Great message. That's so helpful. Okay, so Antoinette, I'm moving into a chapter of my life where I get to be softer. That feels so foreign to me. I haven't been able to be soft and let my hair down in quite a while. I've had to be rigid. I'd have to be structured. I've had to be a little bit out of my natural feminine comfort zone of being and enjoying. So it does feel a little new to me to embrace this softer side. Let's go discover this park and see what friends we can make. Antoinette, you simply adding that, let's go to this park and see what friends we can make. That's everyone who's how does Kelly meet new people so well, make new friends? It's because she's always talking to a lot of people. Hey, you want to come say hi? Hey, who are we going to meet on that hike? Oh, whenever I go to that lookout, I always talk to people. You just add in that little bit of a universe. Who's the cool people to meet there? And don't jump straight in, right? Kelly's been like, all right, universe, give me some dates. Let's go. Someone, it's like after 2 dates, it's like, I can actually already tell that this is not my cup of tea for a long-term partner. So it's not just because you meet someone, says, "Who the universe gave me, let me go jump in." Vet them, scope them out. You see a red flag, bounce out. Go, well, thanks for that pleasant conversation. Those light touch relationships do add value to my life. That's someone who's only remaining life touch and not medium or more touch. So help me keep meeting new people, universe, and help me gain more comfortable in a sense of safety in meeting new people. Many of you just need to feel safe in the becoming aware of your desire, receiving your desire, and enjoying it. It's safe and okay for me to enjoy. Concha, it's safe and okay for you to enjoy extreme large amounts of money. For people to go, if you were able to walk around your yoga studio 6, 7, 8 years ago with all the other yoga instructors struggling to charge $75 for a private one-on-one and you walking around with your 100 plus, it's not hard for me. That's step 4, law of attraction. You're in your point of attraction. I'm a vibrational match for people who want to pay 150 for yoga sessions. So now you're just, I'm a vibrational match for the people who want their house sold and bought through someone just like me. Because Concha, who cares if there's other realtors who know more about laws, more about negotiating contracts, more about, oh my God, get that clause removed out of there? What if all the people who buy or sell houses through you are lawyers? They simply don't have the time to do it, but they're going to negotiate the F out of that contract even more than a realtor would. You think they're gonna wanna go to the one who's, "Did you check up this? Did you check up that? Did you check up this?" Are they gonna wanna go to the person, "Yeah, tell me the parameters of the house you want, tell me how you wanna feel in it," right? They're gonna go for the person who's gonna make it as enjoyable as possible for them. So who cares if what if you get a handful of lawyers and then they, "Oh, you're selling a house, you gotta use my realtor, man." Nah, she's gonna make it fun, smooth, and easy for you. Dude, I haven't paid her some extra money to help her decorate my house a little bit. It was great. So what if you are just that person who wakes up, goes on a beautiful walk, teaches some yoga, finds some houses, yo lawyer Doug found your house. Are you gonna come look at it? Oh, just send me a video call. Just send me a video of it. Okay. Here you go. See, you said you wanted to do this with your kids. Here's the playroom. You said your wife wanted this. Here's that. Okay, let me know what you think. Contra, that house looks good. Call the person to get them to inspect the house. Contra, who cares if that's what your life is like? Who cares if it's that good? That's a question they're asking. And they're saying all of you are at the same place of who cares if your life is that good? Ready to align myself to bring in more wealth without feeling burnt out trying to obtain it. Oh, let me nitpick the F at it. Karina, I need to launch my money mastermind. Karina, it's the Thursday. It's going to be the Thursday call. Just so you know, when I launch that money mastermind, it's going to be called Money Spring. It's going to be 6 calls and it's going to be Thursday at 5:15 p.m. Eastern time. I need to launch that for you. So let me finish with Concha and then let me nitpick that as best I can in 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, LOL. It's safe and okay to enjoy. Makes sense. I so am loving this. Um, okay, so Concha looks fine. Let me nitpick Karina's. I'm ready to align myself to bring in more wealth. Okay, that's fine. But there's something in your energy that's not comfortable with wealth. And then when you say, I'm ready to align myself to bring in more wealth, but we'll focus on that later because I only have 2 or 3 minutes, without feeling burnt out trying to obtain it. I discovered on this live that I was on that there's 3 tiers to wealth. There's 3 different ways of making money. The first one is you get paid for the hour. You get paid for exchanging your time for money. I discovered there's a second tier of value. Universe, that sounded great. That sounded like I could get larger chunks of money for my time. That sounds like I can make 2, 3, $400 for an hour of my time because I'm getting paid for the value of it. Karina, I used to be an executive assistant and a personal assistant. And dude, I was actually kind of surprised some of the money they would throw at me. It wasn't like crazy money, but they were like, "Hey, will you house sit for me?" And they're like, "Just sleep here." And they didn't even have animals I had to watch. One, I needed to water plants once a week. And I was like, "Okay, for a weekend?" And they were like, "Yeah, I'll give you 500 bucks." And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "No, no, no. We trust you. We know you're safe and we want you to sleep here. We had a sitter last time. She would show up, hang out a couple hours and leave, but we actively want you to sleep here because we want the lights on and off." Um, so they were like, we want this and we understand that it's a big ask. So I thought that was like amazing, right? Okay. And so you don't want to say without feeling burnt out or trying to obtain it because what you focus on, you get. So if you received money, Karina, without feeling burnt out, how would you feel? Go ahead and type it in. Like if I just walked up to you and went, Karina, I just made 100K off my bigger higher end clients. I want to give you 500 bucks because it meant so much to me that you came to my show and you were always positive and always encouraging when you came to it. Here's 500 bucks. How would you feel? Hey, and Concha, what's the name of my show? What's the title? Ooh, wow. Oh, fuck, Karina, you need my mastermind so bad. Beyond grateful. So, number one, you don't want to be in grateful, you want to be in appreciation. Because when you're in gratitude, grateful, it's a I don't think I deserve this, but you gave me this good thing. Thank you. When you're in appreciation, it's just utter softness in your body and enjoyment, like a wow, Kelly, like, thank you. You valued me showing up that much? That wow, thank you. You valued it that much, Kelly, just to give me 500. Thank you. Do you see that difference between grateful and appreciation? Number one, before we go on. Ooh, and the show's over. Past fear into the new chapter. Okay. Thank you, Concha. You definitely do. Okay. So if you were like, wow, Kelly, you valued this that much. Thank you for this 500 bucks. Besides appreciation, how else would you feel? Oh wow, you have some limiting beliefs in the way, Karina. But how would you feel? Let's just focus on the positive part of it. I'm literally, we're at a live show. And I was like, Karina, you're getting a refund for your ticket. And in fact, here's 500 cash. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming to the live show. You don't need, thank you. How do you feel? I appreciate what I have and appreciate more that I am deserving of. Okay, you're headed in the right direction. Try to come back, Karina, and I'll get the mastermind launched at some point. I don't know when. But it will be Thursdays at 5:15 p.m. Can you even make that time, Karina? All right, everyone. Great show. Thanks for showing up. Have a good day, guys.